Hey, 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 everybody.
Right outside.
It's Val.
Lazy
It's
sun.
Valtopia, baby. I missed you guys. All right, you know what to
Time
do.
to call you.
If you're tuning in, share the live stream. Let me see. Turn this off before we get cut off. Share the live stream. And I'm going to read your energy. I got stuff to talk to you about this week, okay? So come on. Let's get everybody on. Let's go. Woo! So I'm putting it on today because I don't feel that energetic, to be honest with you. I'm sharing while I'm chatting with you. I've had my kids home for like a week. They had strep throat, and while it was delightful to cuddle my youngins for days, I have a 4-year-old, so the 4-year-old, like every time you turn around, something's broken or spilled or something cute needs to be cuddled, or you know what I'm saying? Like it was a lot. So I'm catching up, and I have a lot going on in my life and in my business, just like you guys. And I'm sharing the live stream. We're sharing the live stream everywhere. It's been a lot happening in the real world, and it's been a lot happening in the cosmic world, right? Who's with me? Somebody give me some hearts. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Isabel. Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, Deanne. So I wanted to talk this week, as I'm sharing the live stream, and you do too, is how you can have a whole, I want to use a word, you can have a whole bunch going on in your life. And at the same time, those of us who are connecting and talking to each other know that there's a lot going on cosmically and energetically, and what's happening, it's all one, right? So whatever's all happening, it's all affecting everything. And so what we do here in these moments where we get Valtopian is not a privilege or a luxury. It's important. It's really, really important. It's so important. And that's what I'm going to talk about today, because just like you, just like me still, sometimes we deny ourselves what we know deep down in our heart we cannot deny, because if we do, we don't be in a place and be the way that we need to be, right? So let me keep sharing one more place, and then we can get into the magic. Okay, so who's with me here? Say hi. Give me some hearts. Shared. Okay, let me. So if you're just tuning in, I'm Val, and this is Valtopia. I live in Venice Beach, near California, and in California. I'm a mom. I got 2 little kids, 2 boys and a husband, and we have a very busy life here. And I spend my days running my company, Valtopia. And what I do here in Valtopia is tune into you and the cosmos. Make sure that's not too loud so you guys can hear me. Oops. Let me turn that down. I've listened back to some of my videos and I couldn't hear myself. I tune into you. I tune into cosmos. I work daily on clearing my own hang-ups, my own fears, my own anxieties, my own worries. I daily make a conscious flow towards a heart-centered choice. Yes, I'm living a real life with a husband and children and bills and mortgages and worries and all of those things, right? And tuned in deeply and awakened to the magical spirit that I am inside. And I am connecting with your beautiful magical spirit, and we each other are activating and guiding ourselves to a different place. And what that means isn't just woo talk. Hi Jill, hi Sandra. Isn't just woo talk. This is just about real shifts that have happened in my own life and in my clients' lives, because we've chosen to honor ourselves and honor what we've received from our heart and in our mind's eye and in our ears. And each and every one of us have the capacity to see and hear and feel. We're going to experience it differently, just like we do the world. You know, we're each meshing together. So if we were all the same, how would there be a wave? How would there be a flow, right? But there is a wave and there is a flow, and we are all interconnected. And the choices that we make each day to honor ourselves and love ourselves and take those selfish moments to do outrageous things that we know from a guided place will uplift us and shift us more closely to what we really feel, that comes more easily for us. That doesn't mean getting there is necessarily going to be easy, but when you clear away obstructions and resistances, which is what I do and what I've been doing for myself, I have seen a radical change in my experience of life. Less anxiety, less IBS, less fear, more connection, and just a deep knowing. And what's been happening now is that with my clients and those of you who watch the show, I'm starting to see things. I've seen people where they're sitting in their home, or last week there were certain things that came through that were very much needed symbols for the people that needed them. And to me, they might seem silly. To any of us watching, we might think, Mickey Mouse, what does that have to do with anything? But to the person I said that to, that has a deep meaning. It's not to us to judge what comes through us. It's only up to us to honor that we are a vessel for deep, magical, gorgeous energy flowing through us from the cosmos through to the earth. And when we don't honor our place at the table, our presence, and we do things like, oh no, you go ahead and take that, or not standing up in our value of what we do and asking for what we need, which I do it. I'm guilty too. Yeah, I'm a people pleaser, and I like to be happy. I'm a peacemaker. It's my natural inclination to chill out and make it easy. And make it easy for you. Let me make it easy for you. But what about me? What about Val? Like, let's talk about me for a minute, since you're watching me. What about me that spends all this energy creating energy for you? How about I honor that? If I didn't, would you get any energy from me? Right? If I don't take care of myself, if I hadn't taken some steps at first to even step out and do this, I would never be talking to you and having private messages to me all day long, every day, about seeking guidance or receiving guidance or shifting or doing the same for me and opening up my whole world to another experience, from a place where it didn't feel aligned and things weren't okay to a place where it's getting a lot better, because I know I can make a choice no matter what's going on. And that's what I wanted to talk to you about today. Let me take a minute to say hello to everybody. I'm going to have to take a list. Yes, Sandra, that's right. Hi, Laura. Hi, Emma. Hi, Hui. So let me take a sip of my coffee here. I got to tell you, when I first started this journey a couple years ago, I was afraid. I was terrified. I was so afraid to spend my first $100 on an experience that really radically opened me up and took me outside of my own head and thought process that I'd been sort of boxed into, that I knew in my heart wasn't right for me. But, until you take a minute to stop and take a breath and look around you and tune inside and see what you feel, how can you change it, right? How can you change it? And how can you know how far you're going to come unless you go beyond the box, right? So, no matter what chaos is going on around you, and no matter what, some of us have partners who don't understand what we do, or some of us have elderly parents that we care for that could give a crap about what we're doing and cause us a whole bunch of trouble. Some of us have the young children and we don't have any time for ourselves, but we know in our heart that we got to do this, right? Or maybe we're already doing it at a huge level and we need to take it to another level. Talking to you and your partner or something inside of you. How about, this is the one I see most in most of my clients, because my clients are high achieving, visionary, perfectionist tendency, high performing, high octane ballers, I like to call them. They get out and they do it, because that's me too. I got to relate to my clients, right? So what do? We don't admit the truth to ourselves. We don't admit the truth to ourselves, and we make space for everyone but ourselves. And despite the chaos going around us, it's those little steps of courage to take for yourself, even when you've already learned that, even when you already take retreats to Sedona and you already think you've moved beyond a level and you release so many layers, you still got to come back to the basics of your heart and your connection into earth and the cosmos and your vessel as a clear channel through you. That's what makes it magical, and relate to the people who need you. You're the secret recipe. And the more we let go of all this stuff that's been holding us back, or frightening us, or distracting us, I get distracted really easily. The more that we will be able to flow through and breathe and hum and vibrate and resonate at a level that really and truly uplifts not only you, but everyone around you. Right? Give me some comments if you have a situation at home that or in your life that you feel creates resistance. We're going to do some energy clearing, okay? I want to see some comments in the, look at me, I'm all bitchy today. I want to see some comments of what you think is holding you back if you're open to share, or you can put it in a message. And I'm going to be creating something and we're going to shift the energy right now, right here, right now, right? So Deanna says her hubby. Yes, it can be so hard for our partners to understand what we do, and they have their own fears and their own resistances and their own dreams and goals that they're meant to do, and we've been brought together for a reason, for sure. We learn a lot from each other, especially when there is resistance, but we are also must stay in our own presence and guidance, and the more we do, you'll see, the more they do too, right? Sandra says, confirmation. I just said that to someone today. We're like an onion. Yes, layers and layers of a removal. Emma says, homeschooling your kids. You struggle to get time alone. Oh my gosh, I can't even imagine. I honor and respect you so much for doing that. I know that one of my kids could do from a creative learning environment for sure. He's very sensitive to noise and stimulation, and school's really hard for him. And I would love to be able to have him have a more quiet, creative learning environment. So I honor all of you parents who homeschool, because I had my kids home for the last week. It's hard to focus and take care of yourself, right? So partner's energy is very low, Laura. Okay. And Isabel talked about last week, watching how you have inspired me, my struggle through a breakup, selling my house, and weight loss. And I want to tell you, Isabel, thank you, love, for telling me. There are many of you who message me and say thank you for your show and your comments, that you lift me up when I'm down. And I'm so grateful I can provide this. I love connecting with you. I'm also connecting with those of you that are meant to come in deeper and just beyond my presence here in our weekly touch bases, and really our light leaders need to clear away, like me. We need to lose any of the last resistances that have been telling us we aren't to honor ourselves as a leader of our own life and our own energy system, and a huge contribution to the energetic wave of the whole. You are, each and every single one of you. Hui says, I do really hat off to parents that homeschool. Yes. Lisa says, thank you, girl. Digging you as always. Yes. Jules says, getting onto videos and sharing. Even when I do acting, I still have some fears around this. Ooh, Jules, you got to tune into Epic Video Rockstar. I have recordings, the recorded healings and teachings that teach practical stuff about being on video, and they're me doing healing. We will light you up with that. Hue says, oh, it was me. I was resisting change. But today is a fabulous, and really listen to new direction and shifting gear. Good way. Yes, let's open up. Hi, Cherie. Okay, so I need to see who has, let's see, who has signed up as I'm talking. Thank you for listening. Thank you for joining me. If you just joined in, share the live stream, and we'll get more energy in here. We have a great crew going right now, so I don't need to push it too hard. I really love it when we get a big crew. I find that my energy rises, our energy all rises, and we experience more of a beautiful shift. And this is like taking a few minutes to watch something like this that brings you good energy, that you feel the heart love and the Gaia connection. That can shift your whole day, and that whole day can shift your partner's day and your loved one's day, and it's a ripple effect, and it's the little things you do to stay Valtopian, baby, right? Valtopia, that's the name of my company. It's the name of my heart space, my sacred space. That's what we do, right? So let me see. I want to see who shared. We have Deanne, and I want you guys to keep filling in the comments and the hearts and telling me what's going on. Let's see. And I also want to say that last week I had a few questions after the live stream, and I booked a lovely new client, which I love. I'm ready to go. I have some packages available if you're curious. Not curious, if you're ready to shift. Let's just be frank. And it's a lovely guided shift. I love that some people ask some questions after the show. And so if you guys have questions, send them to me and I'll feature them on the show, you know. And I want to thank Viviana the last couple of weeks. Viviana Medell, she's the flowering goddess. She does these beautiful scented, not scented, I've taken them several times, flower essences that you take under your tongue, and they can awaken your spirit and really assist you, just like essential oils and crystals. There are things that can help wake you up even more and guide you in your love for yourself and creating yourself as a clear channel. So I've got Jill, I've got, who else shared? We've got Shanna, and let's see, Laura, and then we'll get to the question. Emma. See, I got to get one of you guys to do the comments for me because it's the list, because then I can just talk. But that's all right. Okay, I've got all the way down to Emma, and if anybody else wants to have your energy read today, I have a bunch of cards, and we're going to do some energy work. Just share the live stream to your community and bring in some of your friends, and let's have a beautiful moment together, okay? Hi, Kimberly June. Cherie says, I'm finding it's time to shed the old and rejoice in the new. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Hi, Kimberly. I saw that you shared. So the question, while you guys are still sharing and more people are tuning in, somebody asked me last week, what does activate mean? What does activate? So give me a heart if somebody wants to know the answer that I gave to what does activate mean. Cherie shared too. Thank you, darling. So I said to her, activate means saying yes. To activate means you say yes. You say yes to yourself. You say yes to your own faith in yourself. So you say yes to believing in the heart and soul of your dreams and vision. And that you know, no matter what is going on, you can always take a deep breath. You can always take a deep breath, and you can always redirect, and you can always switch the flow back to Valtopia. You know what I'm saying? You can always shift the flow, and you can always stop. And I know it's hard. My life, I know I'm in sunny California, and I've been working in the movies, and I got a fun smiley face. I got a real life going on too. I got lots of stuff going on in my life. And daily, I'm challenged by my own stuff I talk about. That's how I'm good at it, because I'm going through it myself. We can always stop and change the flow of what's happening. And sometimes you have to reposition and readjust. Whitney says, I'd love some insight to be more of a rebel as a biz owner, to operate outside of the box. Yes, I love that, Whitney. I like that. That's cool. Hue would love a read. Okay, Hue, share the live stream in your group or something, and then I'll put you on the list. And let's see, Whitney, you shared too, I think, so I'm going to put you on the list. Okay, so that's enough of me talking. I have some great experiences going right now. I would love for you to message me if you want to know how to work with me. I really like for you to book in a breakthrough call, because then I can guide it towards who you are. So let me get my cards and let's start doing reads, yeah? So let me start with Deanne. Are you there? I think Deanne's going to want an Arcturian Light activation card. Yes? I know I'm right on that one. Yes? So, oh, and I want you guys to notice my hair. Okay, just take a look at my hair, because I've ordered something for my hair that promises I'm going to grow more hair, and I'm really excited about that, because I started thinning my hair as a teenager, and I would love some hair, okay? So just take a look and see what you note, how it goes. So Deanne, whoops, here we go. Thank you for sharing about your hubby. Whoa! Goodness. Okay, all the cards went everywhere. Everywhere. Let me get these back. And we have a whole bunch of cards, so I'm going to do it again. Well, maybe I'll just stand up today, because I think that's going to happen a few times. Do. What we got? Do. All right, Deanne, let's see. See, this is what I do. Like last night, I had a beautiful day yesterday. Great energy, great connection, clients shifting, gorgeous stuff. And then my kids got home and I felt this overwhelming sense of anxiety. And so what I did, I started dancing and singing, you know, and then I felt better. And I think I was tuning into the collective. So, all right, let me try that again. And you know what? I want to ground everyone's energy. Is everybody tuning in? I want to tune in and get the crystal going here. We got the big rose quartz. Does everybody feel that? Remember when I hold on to that? That's when the magic happens. And then we have some citrine, which is good for abundance. And before we start and pull, we're going to pull a card of the day too. Let's everybody ground that energy down. I feel a lot of excited energy, a little bit of nervous energy. I'm feeling some tension in my throat and chest, which to me indicates there's some anxiety. Yeah, Hue says dancing and singing is great. Yeah, I know Hue likes to shake her booty. So let's just pull some, let's send that energy down into Mama G, into Gaia. Send her some love and gratitude. Connect into our mother. And pull that energy when you've touched base deep in there. Pull that energy up into your heart space. Good. And then we want to connect up into the cosmos. Hey, baby. And pull that energy back down, all the way down back into your heart. Have a beautiful mingle of that energy for you. Thank you. Thank you. Hue has her kunzite. Hi, Jules. How are you? I'll have to come back to you. I know I did a thread in I'm in Dana's group right now, and the Abundance Flash Mob, and I did a huge thread, and there's so many of you that I connected with, and I really wanted, I can still feel your messages coming through, but I got my kids. The kids are 6. How to do? All right, Deanne. Actually, this was, well, we'll do this for you, and you're the card for the whole group. Align. Align. Okay? Align. I feel like, Deanne, some sacred geometry. Actually, you know what? You were in my galactic flow class, and I finally drew the expansion symbol, and I'm getting like this sense of like geometry and symbols is a tool that will be helpful for you to align, and it's for the whole group too. I think that there are certain, you know, my drawing is healing. The signs we see, we receive symbols through to indicate shifts and patterns in our cellular functioning. So go ahead and use symbols as they come through. They can be very powerful. I'm so thirsty today. Okay. Deanne, thank you. I'm going to post that to the group as soon as I can, because the expand symbol is beautiful and it's super powerful, and I can't wait to see how that affects you guys. You channel symbols constantly. Well, there you go. That's what's coming through. That some sacred geometry, there I saw a specific shape that's coming through for you. So I bet you'll draw it. So show me what you receive, okay? I bet it'll be what I saw. Nancy, are you still here? Nancy. Do 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 do. Nancy. All right. I have Nancy, Elizabeth, Sandra. Nancy's there. She's like, yes, I'm here. Don't miss your turn. I'll skip you to the next. I like to connect with you, right? It's a little bit easier. How are you? Let me tune into you. Thank you, Deanne. I love you. I love the vision that you have. Nancy, let me see what I got for you. Wow, it's like your energy was really coming in and out in these big waves. So, and I feel something about my throat chakra. And some of that energy of excitement and almost it's excited energy for you. Well, that just cleared in my throat. So let's see. Let's see what I would like to pull from the Gaia deck for you and see what message comes through. Nancy. Oh, I see a lovely lilac, periwinkle lilac kind of color. And sort of like, I almost feel like, you know what I feel like? I feel like it's almost like grandmother energy coming through. You know, one of the reasons all the messages don't come through yet is my own resistance to opening up to them. And I want you guys to know it's the same for you. Sorry, I dropped all the cards. You know, when we think about being able to hear or be a medium to the other side, for some of us, naturally, either in our DNA or in our past life experience, or just in our real life experience, we think, ooh, I don't know if I want to do that. That sounds scary, or I don't know. And at some subconscious level, we stop it from coming through. And having opened up and having it come through, it's wonderful to be able to connect and open up and shift and communicate what is true guidance. And so I'm encouraging myself not to be afraid, and encouraging you guys not to be afraid and to open up. So when I say that, as I was tuning in, Nancy, I just felt like it might be my great-grandmother coming through, my great-grandmother Mama White. She often is with me to cosmically to assist in the messages and knowing that I receive. She was an incredible spirit. All right, Nancy. Yeah. Reflection. Hello, Steph. How are you? Reflection. Illusion, self-examination, and distortion. So, you know, and that is what message was coming through. It's like some time to be quiet and allow maybe yourself to connect with the messages you're receiving already that you're maybe not hearing. Does that resonate for you? Let me know. Deanne says, you got to teach dance, but thank you. I drew what I received and will send to you. Goody. Yeah, share with us. I would love it. I can't wait to see. Steph says, I don't know how to share it, love. I'm not seeing the share option. Oh, okay. Well, I'll write you on the list and see if you can share something. Share something when you can. That resonates, Nancy? Good. Good. I wanted to delete any resistance you have to you know, that excited energy I felt, and that like, woo! It was just like strengthen you to listen to your inner calm and delete any resistance you have to chilling out and receiving the message you're getting from within. Does that resonate? Okay. So Nancy, thank you for joining and sharing. Elizabeth, are you here with me? And if you're just tuning in, I'm Val, and we're here in Valtopia, and we are delivering messages from the cosmic wisdom that's within each of us and that we have for each other, and that we are guided to share, right? This is when I see the results of me tuning into myself and sharing, and it helps you, that makes my day, that makes my life, that makes me go and do what I need to do more, right? That I'm being called to do, even though it's kind of crazy, right? So Elizabeth, oh, the comments are up so high that I can't see. So is Elizabeth here? Nancy says, yes, good. Now, Elizabeth, if I don't hear from you, Sandra is next. Is Sandra still here? Yes, Deanne sent me the picture that she drew, and that is what I saw. That is totally what I saw. Yes. I saw triangles, and then I saw this stuff going around. So I want you to tune into what that means for you. Okay? So, so I'm waiting for Elizabeth or Sandra or Jill. Who's next? Who's next on the list to get your message? Come on. This music's too like chillaxing for me. I kind of need some wacky music, but let's see. Do you guys like the relaxing music? Sometimes I like a little bit of waka chicka wow. Let's see if I can put something fun. African Journey and the Healing Drum. That sounds kind of cool. Let's see. Okay. Hey, Lena, how are you? Lena, you never got the last half of your experience that you were gifted from Christian. And now portraits are like a whole different price range than they were back then. But maybe you still are looking to activate with your Divine Light portrait. Oh, and one of our Divine Lights, Jennifer Curry Prasad, put her beautiful portrait in an article that she got published today. So I'll share that today too. All right, so you know what? People have disappeared. We had Elizabeth, we had Sandra, we had Jill. Oh, Jill's here. All right, girl. I will come back to those who aren't present in case they come up, because I like to be with you when we do it. Okay. I like this music a little better. So Jill, let me tune into you. Let me see. All right, tuning into Jill. Buttons, Jill. Buttons popped into the word. Buttons popped into my head. Buttons, all buttoned up. Are you all buttoned up? How does that resonate? Align. Okay, message coming through loud and strong, everybody. The eclipse energy through us for a tilt. We've been releasing today's energy, especially cosmically. There's more stuff coming up. I mean, when is there not stuff coming up for release? But sometimes it's really amplified, and at this point in time, it's okay to look at and feel these things, and like I always say, take a step back from it and say, what's going on? And when you feel like you're out of alignment, you're freaking out, or you're feeling discomfort, or stress, or grief, or depression, these are signs that you're not in alignment. And you could say, well, duh, Val, like if you knew my life story, of course I'm not aligned. Hey, you can still work on getting your flow back towards your alignment. It's your privilege to do so. So this message wasn't like a lecture to you specifically, Jill, but the whole thing was buttoned up, and then I pulled the align card. To me says that you are guiding yourself to find your, to button up the details, to align yourself, right? Snap, snap, snap. That's interesting to you. Does it resonate? Are you like, I'm super aligned and everything's great? If so, then it's confirmation. Like when I first said it, I said, felt all buttoned up, right? So, hi Lisa, how are you? Let me know if that resonates. I feel like I always want to pull 2 cards for everybody, but you know what? We won't get through everybody if I do that. So, if you want more, come and message me for a session. Okay. Jill, thank you, darling. Shanna, are you there? Next, we had Elizabeth and Sandra, Shanna and Laura, and more. There's more on the list, but that's who's around where we are right now. Okay, that's where we are right now. Everybody relax. I feel a lot of tension. Jill says I've been getting a lot about doing the details to launch the coaching business. You've been getting a lot. You've been getting a lot of guidance, or what have you been getting a lot of? And I want everybody to just do this for me. Everyone that watches this live stream, replay, or who's present with me now, I want everybody to send a little bit more of that tension and anxiety and frustration and anger. I want to delete all that now. Strengthening everyone's energetic core, central nervous system, and I want you guys to strengthen your resolve and your regeneration of all of your tissues, all of your cells. And I want to speed up everyone's vibration to expand like the universe, and to open yourselves up to any shifts that guide you in a divine, loving, conscious way that open you up to efficiency, ease, grace, delight, joy, all those good things, right? You're welcome, Jill. Shanna, Laura, Emma, Kimberly. Where's everybody at? Come on. Somebody up next. If you're just joining me on Val's Valtopia, baby, we're reading cards, we're doing energy, we're waking ourselves up to our own beautiful awareness and triggers and consciousness so that we can make choices from our heart and our yoni and our life and our presence and have things go the way we envision them to, because we are creative visionary leaders. Laura's here and Emma's here. Okay, Laura, you're next. Just saying, we didn't get to Shanna, Sandra, or Elizabeth yet because they had to go, which I understand. I get on live stream sometimes and I'm like, oh, I gotta go. Okay, Laura, you're next. Let me light some sage. All right, let me tune into Laura, see what we got. And if you guys feel when I come into your energy system, or when the cosmic energy comes in, it is cosmic energy and not me. Let me know. I see a lot of yellow and orange, Emma. Oh, and I'm clearing some energy for you. And I'm seeing nothing's popping in right away. Are you grounded? Ground. Let me tune into your energy. You're probably distracted with all those kids. Got all those kids home, teaching them. Hi, Alicia. Hi, Heather. You're loving this. New to your goodness, Val, but I love this. You're brilliant. Well, hi, Heather. I love you too. Woo! I love you when you love me. I love you too when you don't love me. You know that? I'm a lover. I'm a lover, not a fighter. But yes, Heather, thank you for joining us. And listen, just share the live stream, honey, and I'll put you on the list. I started nice and early today. It's taken me a little bit of a slow start because I had sick kids home for a week, so I'm a little worn out. I'm not on my super A game today, but you know what? I think that that's for a reason. I think there's a gentler, softer side of me, a bitchier side of me that y'all need to see here and there. That's gonna let you know who I am and let you connect to an aspect of me that you see in yourself, and that opens up some connection between us, because that's my intention every time I come live, is to be with you truly and to bring through any messages that are meant for you. I am not judging what I receive, and I just say what comes through, and hopefully, and many times it is very important and helpful. Thank you, Heather. I'm glad to have you. All right, Laura. Emma. I forgot who I was doing. I was doing Laura. Laura was first, and then I said Emma. No wonder I wasn't getting the right message. I was tuning in. So listen, I pulled two cards for Laura and Emma. There's some connection between you guys coming right at the same time. Your energies were intermingling. So let me just tune in quickly to Laura and see what comes through. Yeah, I see white and yellow, clean, summer's day, energy, lightness when I tune into Laura. And when I tune into Emma, yeah, I'm having trouble tuning into you today, Emma. I do see like spurts of energy and then big blocks. So I feel you on your distractions, right? So these are the cards that came forward for you two, and I'll pull Archery and Light card for each of you, since this is a funny way that happened. So we've got Gaia coming through, Mother Gaia, got to ground, and you got to send that stuff that comes up down, and your beautiful joy, all of it, each and every one of your emotions, send that through to earth. We are living organisms on a living organism of Gaia, and we're all interconnected. Everything we breathe, everything we dream, everything we say, everything we think and believe in becomes and affects us in many dimensions. So get in tune, baby. And the other card is harmony, the harmony card. So power, self-confidence, productivity. And I think that's the white, yellow energy I saw coming through, that confident, loving, joyful energy. And joy keeps popping. The word joy pops in. Tune into our joy. What makes you feel joyful? What lights you up? What really makes you feel like, okay, I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. And that's what you need to tune into. So to go with that, Laura, let me tune into you for the Arcturian light. Whoops, that came quick. Two cards again. Since Laura's first, Laura, clarity. Emma, you need some sanctuary. You need to carve out somehow some time for yourself. That's the message coming through. Hi, Kimberly, how are you? RK, so Laura and Emma, let me know if that message came through beautifully for you. Thank you, Kimberly. I appreciate it. I love seeing you here. And this is fun. I can feel each of you. And I feel suddenly a tightness in my throat over the last 3 minutes or so. Now, let me see. Did Elizabeth, Sandra, or Shanna ever show up? Love you, Laura, Emma. Thank you. Kimberly with a Y. Not Kimberly Pengeli, who's an amazing allergy healer, but Kimberly, are you still there? Laura says, yes, it has, thank you. And if you're just tuning in, I'm Val. I know you're in Valtopia now. This is my calling book. It's on Amazon, and you can find it on valtopia.com. And it's got beautiful hand channel drawings that I did last year when I followed my heart and did what I believed in, and now look what I'm doing. You never know what's going to happen when you follow your dreams. So, and it's a journey. It's a winding journey, and it's the one we create. And depending on how much resistance, fear, anxiety, trouble we have in our lives that we've created, that we have to break through to be in and of our very own being and presence in peace, love, joy, delight, compassion, unity. That's what I talk about, and that's what I inspire myself and you to do through radical transformation of your very cells and your DNA. I do. And this is a blank canvas that you can commission me to paint for you. I'll paint your soul and your energy, a big, beautiful abstract painting for you. Talk to me. This will be so full of crazy and beautiful energy right now. I've grown so much since I last offered to commission a painting. Don't miss out. Okay. Emma says, thank you, Val. Absolutely what I need, sanctuary. I've been focused on more joy this week. Good. Lisa has tightness in your throat since you popped on. Yes, I know. We've got some tight anxiety energy going in the group, so I want everybody to ground down again. And I'm still looking for Kimberly with a Y. Thank you, Laura. Cherie, you're next if Kimberly doesn't show up. Cherie, what do you love? Tell me what it is that you love. I want to know what you love at home. I've got little arrows for the people that wanted a reading but had to go. I understand, but I want to be with the ones that are here with me right now. I can do that. I can do that. And maybe I can come back at the end. Cherie, I'm going to go to you. Excuse me. Lisa, did that relieve? I just felt it move. A little bit more. Thank you. Good job, guys. You're moving that energy. That's the thing. You know, we get caught up in our day-to-day. And if we're not used to doing this new type of energy work where you really just sweep it away and create the new direction you want to go each and every time. Oh, because Cherie loves my creative side and the pick I'm going to paint. You love art. Oh, good. Well, you should get some. You felt it, Lisa? Good. All right, we shifted that energy. So here's the thing. If you're tuning in and you've not done energy work before, or you're curious about it, as you can see from my live streams and from my testimonials and those of us that work in energy, we can feel each other no matter where we are. We can hear, we can know, and we can untangle energy that is trapped in our system. And it might get trapped because, for many reasons. You know what? That's for another live stream. Why does our energy get trapped? Why does our energy get trapped? That's going to be my question I answer in a blog or something, right? I think that's a good one. It does because of our DNA, because of our programming, like things we learned at school, things we learned at church, things we learned in another life that's patterned into our very DNA, programming that's set on our DNA for us to have certain diseases and things like that. And then we respond in kind to the fear or the triggers that we presented with. And instead of being in the situation and moving forwards from a place where we're like, yeah, I nailed that, that's what I want, sometimes we get stuck and we get caught up in the fear and we go, I don't want to do that, or I can't do that, or that's too much, I'm just not even going to pay attention. And we avoid that passageway, that portal that we could go through, right, of experience, of being. And in doing so, we might keep ourselves corralled in the place of fear or unknowing or resistance for a long, long ass time, right? And depending on how we choose to say, hang on a minute, I'm not doing this anymore. I am not going to do it this way anymore. What can I do to change this? That's what spirituality is to me. And when we tune into that, and we do open up to these concepts of clearing the energy away so that we're not holding on to old ideas and thoughts that no longer help us to move beyond where we are, and then allow new, fresh ideas to come in that are based on us now, that's what we need to do. Yay! Okay, Cherie, are you still here? Cherie, Hue, are you still here? Whitney, Steph, Heather, and Kimberly. Who's here? Cherie. Waiting for the comment, waiting for you, waiting for Cherie to tell me if she's here. Are you here? There she is. All right. Woo! Okay. Look at you guys. You're making me all chipper and zippy when I started the show. Okay. Cherie. Cherie. It makes me think of cerise, which is cherries in French. Cherry. Cherie. Tune into you. Okay, like the keys of a piano are popping into my head, like black and white. Maybe that's what the issue is. I saw ebony and ivory and the keys, and that didn't feel quite right. And then when I said black and white, I was like, oh. So the situation at hand, Cherie, is not so black and white, is what's coming through. Let me know if that resonates. Hi, Steph. How are you? Hi, Heather. So, Cherie, my throat's super tight with you. Is that you? Let me know if that's you. Whoa. Got a couple cards popping forward. Yes. This is the cards that you got are exactly what I was just talking about. I'm right? Now your throat tight? And it's not so black and white. And I love, look at this. You guys, look at, I did it. They did it. They came through for us. Check it out. I said, what do I see? Black and white, right? Everything's not so black and white. And look at the cards that I pulled. Check it out. Attachment and perception, right? Perception. Beyond the veil of illusion. Oh, you said your throatness is probably from you. Okay, well, we're going to clear that because it came back up. We cleared it a little bit, and then it came right back up. And so here's the thing, Cherie. Perception is, your perceptions are either your limitations or your freedoms. They're yours to have and decide. You come with them, but you can always look at them and shift them. You know, one of my taglines is, a new mindset is only a thought away. And that is the truth. It's a belief. Perceptions are beliefs. And I delete people's beliefs every day in client sessions. The belief that we're not smart enough, that we're not good enough, that we don't deserve it, that we don't know what to do, that we can't handle it, that we're going to screw it up, that we're going to be too much, that we're going to hurt somebody, right? Beliefs, they're beliefs. And perceptions are fluid. And if you think they're black and white and you're trapped, and someone close to you, I think, or some thoughts that are deeply ingrained in you, you're being called to let go. And now I feel good. I feel a shift with you right now as I'm speaking with you in my heart. And that's good because I feel you allowing some feelings to come up. Is that true? Oh, and now my ears are ringing. Just wait till I'm clairaudient, everyone. I'm going to be like, oh, they're telling me this. Because it's starting to come in. I've been holding back on that. I don't know why. I guess I think Dana was saying it might be because I think it might be irritating to have somebody talking to me all the time. I like the music. The music is fine. I hear full symphonies, but you're feeling stuck and afraid to disappoint someone else. Hello. Cherie, I feel you. And I want you. This feels pretty deep. Like the amount of level of tightness of your throat is quite entrenched. So I would encourage you to message me. I would love to free you even more than what we can do on a live stream. But when we're afraid to disappoint someone else, we are not honoring our own feelings and value. And then we begin to resent the others that we don't want to disappoint. And then we begin to resent ourselves because we're not being authentic and truthful to the guidance and the heart energy that's coming through for us. Yeah? Your ears are ringing too? Yeah, there's you know, there's just, I think, Cherie, if you let yourself feel what's in your heart, even if you might not be able to let the person. Sometimes we can't ever have those we love really hear and feel what we feel. But when we truly allow ourselves to feel it and know it and honor it, you will see the other person shift in a profound way because you've shifted and you've honored it for yourself. So that's the message coming through. And that's for everyone. Every one of you listening to any of these messages, it's coming through for you too. We're in a sacred circle. We're connected and we're all together right now. Every single one of these messages are for me and for you. We are all one. Cherie's getting a lot of guidance from my guides and I'm having a hard time letting them take control. There is no control. I think what you might mean is surrendering to your faith and surrendering to the cosmic guidance coming through. And the reason you're having trouble letting go is because you need to allow yourself to feel and honor who you are and what you are. And when you sit comfortably in that space, it won't feel like control and it won't be like guides. It'll be this deep knowing inside of you. And such a strong feeling and so true that the clarity is undeniable. Yes, deep breaths and let it flow. Yes, surrender. I know, Cherie, and honey, you're my mirror because that's one of my messages and one of the things that I have, believe it or not, I have a hard time with too. I say all the time, I surrender to the flow of life. And use me of service. Thank you. Cherie, do this with me, okay? Everybody do this with me and Cherie, okay? Everybody put a heart in the comments if you're doing this with me right now. We're going to do this together with Cherie, okay? This is more important than anything else right now. Cherie, I want you to say with me, and everyone say with me, first ground into Mother Earth, and let's just thank Mother Earth for her vitality and nourishment and her resilience. Let's be grateful for her resilience to regenerate and our resilience. Let's be grateful. Our cells are completely transformable. Our DNA is completely flexible. We can change everything. Everything. How much gratitude in our hearts do we have to know that? Yes, it can be scary. Yes, it can be terrifying. Yes, it's difficult. Yes, there are challenges to overcome. Yes, I don't know what to do always. Yes, I have trouble surrendering to that truth. But that is the truth, and it is happening. So the more you allow yourself to see a glimpse of it and a bigger glimpse of it and see all the colors rather than it is black or white, let's be grateful for that opening and expansion I feel in your heart and chest. Yes, thank you, everybody. I feel it. Oh my gosh, and I'm getting so much chills up on my crown. Hi, Dora. How are you, love? Yes, thank you, Amanda. Thank you, Steph. Thank you, Lisa. Oh my gosh, Cherie, do you feel that? Do you feel that from everyone? This beautiful sacred circle happening right now? Thank you, guys. I feel you guys. It's beautiful. Whoa, there goes all the cards. I feel a profound shift coming from this moment for you, Cherie, and I hope you feel that. And I felt a lot of grief bubbling up to the surface for you, and I want you to let that go. Sometimes we're so scared. Good, you feel it. This is awesome. Sometimes we're so scared to tune into that emotion because our mind and ego are protecting us from it. They think that it's going to hurt to relive an experience. And the truth is, when you go and relieve that pain and grief and let it go, it actually feels really good. It feels good. And the clarity and what you replace it with of your choice instead of the old story is any magical thing that you choose that's aligned to you and your heart and your vision and your soul, right? So thank you, Cherie. That was exciting. I still feel a lot in your throat, but I did feel an expansion happening in your heart and with everyone, and I felt everyone's energy, and I'm touched. I just think it's beautiful. Hooray, mama, hama, 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 ma. The weight just came off. Good. Yeah, let it go. Let it go. Your beautiful divine energy. You're connected into the cosmos and the earth. Every day, whenever you choose, it's something you have to learn and practice, just like playing an instrument or doing a sport. It's a new skill, everybody. We got to practice, and we get better and better in it, and we start to see more, we start to hear more, start to connect with each other more, heal and open each other up. And it's not black or white. It's all kinds of color, baby. Hue, are you still here? Or Whitney? I've got Hue, Whitney, Steph, Heather, and Kimberly. Who's with me? Oh, it's been an hour. I still got about 15 minutes, so. That was beautiful, Cherie. Thank you for creating that experience for each of us. We're all connected now energetically, and there's wonderful ripple effect to that. I want you guys, each of you who gave a heart, to know that that love energy is reverberating through each of us and coming out to your life where you are right now. Dora, I would love to pull a card. Go ahead and share the live stream somewhere. And I'm looking to see if any Hue, Whitney, Steph, and Heather or Kimberly are still here. They're going to come back and want to watch the live stream. I guess what I'm going to have to do is go through. You're welcome, Cherie. Message me if you want to dig a little deeper and go really get to a whole nother place about it. I felt very connected to you today. All right. You know what? I'm just going to go. Whitney's there. Yay! Whitney! I love your energy and your beautiful picture. Kimberly's still here. Goody! Yay! All right, let's do Whitney. Hue must have had to go. Heather's still there. Yay! We got it. We got it. We got it. You know what? I'm being called, Whitney, with you to do the Sacred Rebels. Sacred Rebels. All right. I'm starting to feel good. That was a good clearing there. And enlightening of our energy. All right. Whitney, tell me if you feel the cosmic energy coming in. I'm gonna do a little sage and let's get some of that fear and resistance to go from all of us. Very good, Cherie. There you go. Burpity, burpity, burp, releasing. All right. Hi, Amanda. Yes, thank you. Thank you. I'm going to put you down. Okay. after Dora. And Lydia's got to exercise. Okay, and I am going to go through everyone as quickly as I can that isn't still here because they shared. Okay, Whitney. Ooh, okay. Let me know if you feel the cosmic energy coming in. I'm grounding the energy. Okay, Whitney, I'm feeling like, for you, I'm feeling more like in here, in this part of my chest. So, hi, Sarah. I'm feeling, oh, Jackie, thank you. I'll put your name down. Okay. Whitney, let me see. Okay, this song, Whitney, this song came on to my head before I did the show. And I was going to play it, and then I was like, why is that song coming to my head? And it just popped into my head, and a visual of a record spinning around. You know that song? You spin me right round, baby, right around like a record, baby. Yeah, you remember that song? In my head before the show, and comes on as I tune into you. What's going on? You tuned into me before the show started. So what's going on? Are you in a repeated cycle or pattern? Are you stuck in a Groundhog Day situation? Are you being spun around by distraction? Those are kind of what the glimpses on a quick glimpse come to mind. I'd have to tune in deeper to really get into it. And let me see what comes up for you with this. You spin me right round, baby, right around, like a record, baby. Now I feel like I should be playing that. All right, let's see. Ground the energy so I can put, whoops. Oh, there we go. Two cards popping through for you, Whitney. Oh, 3 cards. Ah! Whitney. Okay, you got 3 cards. Whitney, you got 3 cards, but you should book in for a breakthrough call with me, and I'll just read you these cards. It's fun to hear me read it with my voice, but I don't want to read them all, but I am going to show you this because I think this is so perfect. Follow your own rhythm, okay? You spinning around like a record. Your kid's spinning. I get it, girl. My kids were home all last week, and it's like, oh. But you got to follow your own rhythm. I love that. I think that's so cool. Let's see if there's anything in the guidebook that's illuminating. Oops. And listen, guys, you might have seen this is the Jar of Love. If you're in my group, Brilliant Divine Visionary Leaders, which is for those of you lighting up the world and stepping into your vision and purpose. Hi, Brenda. I will put you in the jar. And every week, you will be one of the featured Valtopians that gets my love and attention. Who knows what can happen during that week? Telling you, it's a jar of magic mojo. So come on in. Yes. So thank you, Brenda. All right. So Whitney, did that resonate for you? You probably want some guidance or so. Let's delete. Let's delete the panic and anxiety sort of feeling that comes when you can't control the situation because you're your kids. Deleting. You know, I get this a lot, Whitney, and maybe this is what you relate to. I'm really fluid and I like to do things in the moment, and that can be really hard with children because you're supposed to be teaching them routine and rhythm and do the same thing all the time, and your partner wants you to have it all A, B, C, D, check. And the thing is that we do have a natural rhythm as moms and feminine leaders, and it doesn't always line up with these structures, and we're breaking that down, baby. That's why you're a divinely inspired visionary leader watching Valtopia. You do dance to the rhythm of your own drum, and those old structures of control don't necessarily open us up to the flexibility and vision we need to have right now to do what we're going to do, to inspire our children to love themselves and the earth back to life, not towards shutting down and death. Okay, so I'm not going to read from the guide. Oh, let me see. Let me see. I'm a little bitchy today. Deep within you, Whitney, you are moved by an ancient, powerful force that cannot be tamed. And if you're just joining, I'm Val. This is Valtopia, and we're going on hour 1 of our Thursday show, Valtopia TV, where I read your energy, and we tune in, we shift energy, we talk about how to connect cosmically to shift the energy of your cells so that you can become the person in your vision, the heart-based guidance that you receive. So, Whitney, you feel it in your bones, in your blood, in your heart, and in your belly. When there is something dying within, you sense it falling away, no longer needed. You sense when it's time to rest and be patiently in transition. You feel the stirring of agitation and restlessness when new life calls you to create, to act, to step forward, and to take a risk. You know that you march to your own beat and that no one else can tell you what your inner rhythms are and that you must trust in your own timing, right? That's hard to do. I got people telling me, well, you know, you need to have that all figured out in the next 2 weeks. Okay. I'll get right back to you. No. You know, those 2 weeks might shift radically for each and every one of us. Knowing that we're going to be okay and we're still going to go after what we've got that we're creating. Yes, we are. Speak it, Val. Thank you, Olivia. So, Whitney, this oracle brings you the special message: you cannot miss what you are destined for, nor will you gain anything by trying to push yourself. Right? Yeah, we're stepping up and we have important things to do. And part of the important thing we need to do is to be the change that we feel in our hearts. And man, ain't it hard, because we got stuff to do. We got all this stuff to do that we have to do, right? We have to do it. But what I've learned over the last 2 years, things I thought I had to do and I was trapped in, I shifted and I don't have to do them anymore. And I am able to do things a different way. I'm still coming up against the things I have to do, but in a different way. That's more aligned to me. All right. I love it. Okay, Whitney. Woo, now I'm really feeling some tension in my throat. Who is it? Who is it? Let's calm and ground the energy. Thank you, Whitney. I love you. I'd love to check in with you. Steph, are you still here, sweetie? Steph has these beautiful crystal pendulums. I am open to receive as a gift from anyone, anywhere, anytime, a beautiful crystal pendant from Steph. Any one of us would ask to receive such a gorgeous gift imbued with beautiful energy. She does wonderful readings. She's read for me. She's so spot on. Whitney says, thank you. This is so incredible. Love you, Whitney. I feel alive. I feel alive and present with you. You. Thank you. I love you too. All right. So, Steph, are you still there? And Heather is still here, I know, because Steph's still there. Okay, sweetie. I think Steph, I'm going to do, let me see. Let me just tune into you, see what. Let me do a little. And did you guys know that I have on my Elmo pajama pants? Yes, I dress up on top. It's all business on top, party on the bottom, or something. Isn't that? No, that's about your mullet, right? All right, let's clear the air. Let's shift a little energy. Let's ground everybody in. Stuff grounding in, tuning in. Oh my gosh, Steph, I just see you as this angelic. You're in flight and you're this beautiful angel, like arms open and all this gorgeous rose energy coming off of you. Like so goddess style. So regal and but kind and great. Great coming through. Heather loves the pants. That's how you feel too. You do the same. I know. It's all formal and then Elmo pants. They're so soft and furry. I got them. Okay. So Steph, let me see what message is coming through. Grounding the energy, connecting in my heart space, opening up to cosmic energy coming in. Messages come through from a place of unconditional love and guidance that we are so grateful to receive today. Grapes, sour grapes. Okay, you guys, as you get to know me, I'm going to be more and more brave about what comes through. I used to be shy and want the message to be all perky and happy. How's that going to serve anybody? If something comes through for you, I'm going to tell you what comes through. Okay? And the words that came through, Steph, are sour grapes. All right, so let me know what you think about that. Okay, I'm doing some clearing right now. It's just intuitively guided release. Good. Good. That's really good. Can you guys feel that? Everyone's receiving this right now. Oh, I feel so much energy in my heart moving down. And now the word blossom is popping in my head. Steph says, that is so bang on, Val. I'm feeling in my whole self today. I was sharing unconditional love with others today, and it really just helped me step into owning my goddess angelic power. Yes, good, good. Well, then what did the sour grapes come up for? Maybe you let those go, and that's how you feel now. You're on the other side of the sour grapes. No card wants to come through. Let me see. I'm going to try. Let's do an Uti card. Do you guys know Uti? Uti Art, O-U-T-I, art.com. She's a friend of mine here in Los Angeles, and she does these gorgeous cards. And if you go and order cards from her, you say Val sent you, because, honey, she will send you a special treat. These are beautiful cards, and they're so simple to use, and they're so wonderful. You're so feeling you need that release. Yeah, I feel it still right here. Now, you guys, can you see I'm getting red? That's because I'm truly tuning in and shifting with you, okay? Yeah, I still feel a lot of energy trapped right here. So the guidance coming through for you, Steph. You guys, I'm running a group program for only 6 of you. And it would be this kind of focus, but with just 6 of you weekly. The weekly Zoom call, one-on-one call at the beginning of the session, and my personal, like, I'm in and of you for 6 weeks. When I go to sleep, I'd come to you in your dreams. And we get to work and rise up together. Don't miss out. Tonight, there's an early bird special ends. And I'm super excited about it. And I want to see what crew we form. This is essential right now that we step, if there's something that you can't get through, or there's another level that you really feel you're wanting to come into, now's the time. The sour grapes is regarding a lingering relationship with someone that brings me some sadness. So it's just bittersweet, I think. Okay. All right. Let me see. I feel the energy shifting. Oops. Oh, well, this card came up the top. Aha. Yes. See that, Steph? Appreciation. So you did that. You went and opened yourself up today and moved beyond the obsession. No sour grapes. I love that, how that message came through. I don't think in a quick read like this, it's necessarily profound for you today, because you're already on it. You're guiding yourself, and that is what we like, right? We get guidance from ourselves, from each other, as long as we're flowing, right? Keep it in the flow, baby. Hey, Lynn, how are you? Oh my gosh, it's 3:15. Okay, Steph, Heather. Hi, Lynn. I'd love to read for you. If you want a card, just share the live stream and I read for you. On my list, I have still Kimberly, Dora, Heather, Kimberly, Dora, Amanda, Lydia, Sarah, Jackie, and Brenda. Ooh. You know what, Lynn? I'll add you, and then that's last person. So maybe put a comment below you saying, I'm the last call. Make sure you share the live stream to your troops. Share it somewhere, maybe in one of our favorite groups. Confirmation. I love confirmation too, Steph, because then you're like, oh, yes, we are connected, right? It's gorgeous. Hi, Heather. I'm ready for you. I feel like singing today, even though my voice is a little. Let's have a sip. And guys, if you're loving this, come join the group and get in the jar of love, divine, brilliant, visionary leaders. We are at 99 members, and when we get to 111, I'm doing another giveaway, and you get in this jar, and you get in the giveaway at the next one. You're welcome. I love you. And you said, yeah, I'm so there with you on the flow. So much easier to flow than to create resistance. Well, and we create resistance without even knowing it. And then here we are 10 years later dealing with the resistance we created, or 15 years later, or whatever it is. And, you know, anything outside of ourselves that we blame, it leaves us powerless. Everything that we bring back to ourselves, say, all right, this is on me. This is on me. What can I do to flow? What can I do? Then you have your power back, right? It's so easy. That's all you have to do, okay? Come on. It's just so easy. Okay, Heather. I'm in a silly, silly mood today. Heather, talk to me. I want to tune into you. Heather, I'm feeling called to the Arcturian Light Activation cards, and give me a heart or a comment. Let's see some. I don't see the hearts when it's playing. Are hearts happening? I think I just miss them because of it. I'm on the laptop. I want to see a heart from Heather as I tune into you. And I want to clear the air from the last read. Continuing our sacred circle. Energy still shifting in the throat. Thank you. Thank you for connecting in with us, each of you. And for your soul selves, for shining so brilliantly like lighthouses always. We are always here present in our highest, most loving, resonant being. And it's only layers of programming and restriction that keep us from our true love and empowerment and joy. Thank you for allowing us to connect in and bring in all the guidance that is truly coming from a place of unconditional love today, throughout all time and space. And now I'm going to tune into Heather. Heather, when I tune into you, the energy's like, do you know what caustics are? Like on a swimming pool? Do you know what caustics are? They're like those patterns of light. Your energy looks like that right now. It's very reflective, very light-filled, full of a lot of motion. Whoa. Okay, we just, the whole deck just went everywhere again. I like the cards that popped up though, so I'm going to say that these are your cards, Heather. And I'm going to say that these are, yeah, we've got 3 cards for you. Serenity, emerge, and purpose. Look at me trying to figure out what side, backwards. Serenity, purpose, and here we go, on the top. And emerge. Look at those cards and feel the activating energy, everyone. Serenity, emerge, and purpose. Strengthening you, Heather, to release the resistance. I'm feeling it in your almost your solar plexus up to your heart chakra. There's like a whole line there. strengthening you to feel supported in your purpose from within. Oops, and to bask in the serenity of your own wisdom and to emerge as the light that you are and to emerge from the light within. That beautiful, reflective, light-filled energy that is you is yours to have. Heather says, holy hell, these make so much sense for me. Thank you. Yes, these cards, sorry I forget to name the cards, and that's really thoughtless of me. I adore every deck of cards I use and have great gratitude and honor for the artists and creators that make them. And these cards are the Arcturian Light Activation cards from Becky Kimes, and you can get them right now at empoweredwithval.com for $5 off. I want you to go to empoweredwithval.com, and then I want you to sign up for the energy work that's in there. There's so many talks, and you can get my magical bedtime. We've had some purchase. I'm waiting for, and you know what? Those of you who have bought your empoweredwithval.com magic bedtime routine, give me a review, and I the first three to book a review will get a free session with me. Now a bonus session. That the cost of a session is much more than what it would cost you to sign up for the thing and the symposium empoweredwithval.com and get a beautiful meditative 5-minute energetic clearing like we're doing right now that you can listen to nightly and give me a review of it, truthful review, and be one of the first 3. Don't miss out, girl. Don't. Love it. Thank you. Hi, Maria. You know what? I would love to give you a reading, Maria, but I've been on for an hour and a half almost, and I'm going to go get my kids. So you'll have to join me next week. I come on every Thursday, usually at 3, sometimes 2. And I also have a group, Divine Brilliant Visionary Leaders. If you are a shining light in the spiritual self-help community, if you take leadership in your own home, if you're up to breaking down old rules and stepping into true new faith and love and spirit that comes from your heart, that comes from compassion, that comes from a place of unity for all, and changing everything to just even within our very own life, outwards, come and join me in Divine Brilliant Visionary Leaders and get in the jar of love, of magic mojo. That being said, Heather, I'm glad you loved your reading. It was wonderful to tune into you. Kimberly Pengeli. Kimberly, where are you? I'm still going. I feel good. I love doing this. I love connecting with you guys, and I love that each one at a time we can shift. And I have some spaces in my client roster, so message me if you would like to tuck into this with great support. Everything keeps getting more and more powerful and amazing as we go. So Kimberly, are you still here? Kimberly? I know Dora's here. We have Amanda, Lydia, Sarah, Jackie, Brenda, and Lynn. Kimberly's there. Yay! All right, Kimberly, talk to me. Let me see. Let me do a little grounding, clearing energy. Kimberly. Grounding the energy, bringing in the guidance. Okay, I'm seeing all these flashes of blue and violet coming in, which are your spirit team, soul team coming in. Thank you for guiding us in unconditional love to what's in our highest good. Oh, I'm just getting all kinds of beautiful energy from you, Kimberly, and gorgeous. I'm just seeing all this like quilts and American craft and homemade beauty. I am feeling some tightness in my throat. I'm just going to strengthen your energetic core, central nervous system. I'm also feeling something in my stomach, some like sharp sort of pushing energy. Just opening you up to receive that flow of cosmic energy, allowing things to flow through your system. Okay, I'm seeing an old boot, like kick in the pants. That kick in the pants. Does that resonate? Hi, Jacqueline. Namaste. How are you? Kick in the pants boot. I saw this old boot. It's like, ain't that a kick in the pants? So with that in mind, I'm going to tune in and pull you. What card should we pull? I feel like the arterial light activation. I'm still clearing for you. And Kimberly. Wow, you got 4 cards. Yeah, you've got, it's right here. I'm feeling it. Hang on, let me show you. Going down here. It's like right, oh, yeah, right here. That's my right side. And it's like, ow, is that you? It feels like to me that it is, oh, and here we go again with the align card. This is the message of the day, everybody. Do whatever you need to do to align. Is that what you're feeling, Kimberly? Yeah, it's like, okay, let me tune in. Let's forget about the cards for a second and tune into what that is about, because I tend to feel things and then know what, I don't know what the situation always is, but I know what the feeling, like what the gist of it is, right? So you're not, there's something you're not speaking. Okay, so now I'm getting all tight in my throat. So there's something that you're not being able to say. And usually when you're tuning into me, you're not saying it to yourself. It's gallbladder. Oh, you're like, know all this stuff. Like, Kimberly's an amazing healer and knows the body parts and the allergy systems and how to do this. Etta says, card, please. Yeah, you're on and I'm home. Etta, I love you, doll, and I would love to read for you, but I gotta wrap it up. I have a huge list still, and I didn't even get to some of the people that popped on, shared, and then left, because I like to do it when you're here with me so I can see how we're doing. So, Etta, I would love for you to come back next week or book in for a session, and I want to know what's going on with you. So, Kimberly, gallbladder. See, I was just going to tune in and see what I received as knowing, and so then I got tight. I'm still very tight in my throat, and shed some light. Shed some light is the words coming forth. Shed some light on Etta says, no problem next time. Shed some light on, let's see what comes forward. Yeah, it feels like that it's about yourself, being honest with yourself. And, you know, we are all being called to get real straight with what we're doing. And yet we still have to, you know, deal with our experiences and what's going on. So that can be tricky to merge our soul vision with our life experience, right? Whoa, there goes all the cards. I think this is about you, grief not expressing, oh, my sister is losing her battle with pancreatic cancer. It's a tough time. Yeah. Oh, that's hard. That's hard. My heart opens space for you, Kimberly, and all of us hold you in our love and support. That's I saw the black circle and a cell, so I think that I saw what you're telling me. I'm sending you some love right now and some release of that energy. Sometimes if we love someone so much and they're going through something difficult, we almost want to hold on to the grief and not let it go, because it's like something in our egos telling us that we're letting them go if we let ourselves go into the grief. So that is your message. I feel guided to offer artwork. You know, I would love for you to come to me and say, can you do some artwork for me to help me release, and we'll figure something out, because that feels like the way I can serve you. Maybe if that doesn't appeal to you right now, do your own color expression, and some body movement. I feel like there's some beautiful body movement that you can do that will allow you to release that and then be able to be there for yourself and your family. So much love to you, Kimberly. Let me know if that resonates. Oh yeah. We're holding space for you. Good. Let that out. Let it flow. And tears are the most beautiful way to shift energy, the most powerful way. So I hope you can feel that good, calming, cosmic energy coming through for you, Kimberly. Dora, I love you, Kimberly. Thank you. Dora, where are you? How are you, Dora? Are you there? Dora is an incredible painter. She paints every single day. I envy her painting every day. I want to paint every day, and yet here I am doing this because I love to do this too. I love to connect with you. It's part of my experience. I'm creating a life of more painting. It's coming. But Dora paints every day. Hi, Lupe. And her paintings heal. And I love you too. And she is able to tune in and receive guidance from the cosmos as well, and channel that through in these gorgeous, lyrical, delightful, beautiful paintings. So Dora's here, and let me see what I receive as I tune into you. Oh, clearing the energy. Still clearing that. Let me light some sage here. Clearing that in my throat chakra. Dora, I have these cards here. I pulled a card for you already, but I have these cards from Andy Rosenfeld, the Animal Spirit Guides. She made them herself. She's a mom. She's a wonderful lady. And I feel called to pull a card for you from here. So, I gotta go. My kids, I wanted to get my kids early. So Dora, I'm just clearing, like I'm just feeling all this stuff move through. Now I'm tuning into your heart. And I almost feel like I can't breathe right now. I just feel like I can't breathe. So I want you to put your feet on the ground. And everyone listening, if you want to do this too, put a heart if you did it too, to show that we're connected. And I want you to take the biggest, deepest breath you can. Wow, I just feel the energy just, I just felt everybody tune in and connect, and I just almost feel like I'm being pulled. So, strengthening your energetic core and your central nervous system, and speeding up your vibration to expand like the universe, and opening up deleting any resistance to you, breathing in the beautiful vibrancy of your life and vitality, and opening up your heart to your gorgeous, vast spirit and the playful energy that you bring forth. The mermaid stuff is just coming through so much. Dora, you've been getting into the animal. Okay, hi Amanda. So Dora, this is the card I pulled for you, the Thrive card. Yeah? Your energy when I first tuned into you was all green. I was like, yeah, I got this. And then look, the top of the deck card is your authentic bee tiger. But let me see what pops out when I do a little shuffle here. Whoa, I keep doing. The cards are just like going everywhere. Hang on a sec. I need like a basket underneath the table to catch the cards. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Yes. Owl. Owl, be patient as your desire will come to you at a perfect time. Yeah? Be patient. Be patient. It's coming. It's coming. And I was thinking about that today before I started the show. You know, we all think, why isn't this happening yet? Why isn't it happening yet? I'm doing all the work. I'm healing. I'm surrendering. I'm manifesting. I'm abundant. What's going on? And there's some part of the journey that we're going through that is part of our experience that we are meant to be in and share, and will allow us the depth, the vision, and the strength and courage and the essence that we need to step into what we've called forth. That's it. That's it. How does that resonate for you, Dora? Amanda, I can't believe how long I'm going and how I do need to stop. So what I'm going to do now is I have to stop the in-depth ones, and I'm going to quickly pull cards for the rest of the people. We're going to blaze through these because, if you feel shortchanged, don't go back and watch the beginning of the show, and you will see that there are deep messages for everyone that came through, and divine timing definitely. Okay, so Amanda Heisman, thank you, Dora. I'm glad you could join me. That was fun. And do tell me if you could feel the cosmic energy coming through and what shifts come on. Lisa says, this makes me want to get my cards and go live. Yes, you guys, I got to go. Lisa's ready to go. Share your group. And if other people still want a reading, go join with Lisa. This is what we do. We take turns. And Lisa, feel free. Please go live in Divine Brilliant Visionary Leaders, if you will, if you're up for it. I've been waiting for you guys to hop on and share your gifts and be with each other. Yes, you are impatient, Dora. I know you are. I can feel that. So that was coming through too. Calm down, baby. The destination is the ride. The destination is mostly the ride, you know? So, Amanda, the card coming through for you is simplicity. Simplicity. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. And let me see if I tune into what I get. Yeah, I got corduroy. Isn't that funny? Corduroy. Let me know if that means anything to you. I think a basic, simple, don't overthink it. Your energy is... Yeah, just trust the process and keep it simple. Keep it simple. That's what's coming through. Let me know if that resonates. I am getting zippy on these now. Getting zippy because I gotta go. Yay! Yay! Lydia, Sarah, Jackie, Brenda, and Lynn. Anybody still here? Look at this, you guys. What a rock star I am. Look at all these people. So if, as I'm waiting to see if Lydia, Sarah, Jackie, Brenda, and Lynn are here, let me tell you really fast. I'm Val. You're in Valtopia. I read every Thursday. Come and see me. Share the live stream. I read your energy. If you would like to have 3 sessions, I have a 3-session pack going. If you want to work with me for 6 weeks, there's only space for 6 of you. One-on-one experience like this for 6 weeks. Can you imagine what we're going to do together? There's a special pricing that ends tonight. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Brenda. And there is, of course, my Divine Light Portrait Series. Those are 3-month experiences now. And that's a phenomenal experience. Message me if you'd like to know about that. And join me in my group, Divine Light, Divine Visionary Brilliant Leaders. And get in the heart, the jar of love, magic mojo. And Sarah's still here. Okay, so next on the list is Lydia, which I don't see, but Sarah's here. Sarah, clear the energy. Sarah. Oh, an accordion came up, Sarah, when I turned into you. I always know it's a message because it'll just, boom, it pops in right away. An accordion. And like velvet and like, well, there's these restaurants in LA where they're like vintage kind of booths. That's the vibe I'm getting, kind of like vintage, 50s, modern, mod, almost, but then also back to the like eclectic. Ooh, and my ears, something's coming through for Sarah. I see a bird, and I see overhead view like a bird. I think if I were to pull the card for you, the card would say something about taking a step back. In fact, I'm being called to use the Uti cards, outi.art.com. Let her know I sent you if you get a card. Let's see. Sarah, let me tune into you. Let's see. Does that resonate for you too? You love vintage, yeah. Amanda says, I haven't worn them since junior high. Corduroy means nothing to me, but simplicity means a lot. Yeah, I think that the simple was like the message was with the corduroy, because that's like kind of back to the basics is what it meant to me. Only I know what my symbols mean. Sometimes they mean something to me, like it's a pun or a saying, or like black and white with the piano keys. And other times it's actually something literal that's coming through for someone. So I just have to say it and see what we get. Obviously, the more I do this, the more clear I get on my vision and hearing and connection, and so do you. It's really an amazing experience. So Sarah, nothing's coming, like the cards don't want to come through. Let me see what I got for you. Drop in the bucket. That just popped through. To be honest with you, I'm going to do it like this. I think I'm getting a little bit. There we go. I like this method because it's faster. Cultivate love. Shay, I am still live, which is nuts, but I gotta go. So, yeah, that's the vibe I got too of the vintage with you, Sarah. This love and, oh, I'm sad. My lipstick is already gone. Oh, Kashipra, you know what? You don't get a chance because you're on at the end of the show. I started at 2 p.m. this week, but please join me. So, okay, Sarah, let me know what that resonates for you about the vintage. And we said cultivate love, and let's see what comes through with the Arcturian light. Oh, I also said take a step above. Yeah, trust. Step back from the situation and trust that from a different viewpoint, you'll know what you need. I think the vintage is just me more tuning into who you are and kind of knowing something about you. I'm also feeling some pressure in my throat now. I don't know if that's Sarah or someone who's just joined. Just know that if you didn't get your card today, I love you. And if you really want some deep, in-depth guidance, book in with me. So, Sarah, does that resonate? Jackie, are you still there? I got Jackie, Brenda, and Lynn, and then I got to go. TNT, it's dynamite. Cheaper's at work and have to wait for a break. Never mind, you keep trying. Yes, please do come back. I'll try to put you on the name next time and tag you so you see the message. Let me put a note down to tag you. And if any of you want to be on the list to know when it's coming on, you got to sign up. You can subscribe. And if you're just joining me, this is Val, and I'm in Valtopia, and I've been reading cards for almost 2 hours and shifting energy and loving on you because I do love you. And Sarah says, yes, it does. Thank you. So is Jackie still here, or Brenda or Lynn? Hello, hello. Hello, darling. Who's here? And somebody post a fun track to go out to, the last of the show, and I'll click on it and we'll play it. And I'm looking for Jackie, Brenda, or Lynn. They probably had to go because it's getting long. Lynn's there. Hello, Lynn. I love your posts. They're very glamorous and opening. Brenda's still there. Okay, Brenda was before Lynn, so let me do Brenda. Hi, Brenda. It's been a while since I've tuned in. Let me know if you feel it and how it's shifted since we last connected. Let me clear the energy too, because I'm still tuned into someone's throat chakra being all tight. So let's light some sage and let's call in Mama White and call in the cosmic energies of unconditional love and whatever message and healing and just awakening of ourselves and being to our highest calling and presence as we're connected into Mother Earth and the cosmos and our heart. As divine, visionary, brilliant leaders, what guidance is coming through for Brenda? Oh, Brenda, I just see you riding on this horse. I saw you riding on your horse. I know you have horses, but you're just galloping and your hair is, you're just in the breeze of galloping on your horse. And I'm going to pull an Arcturian Light activation card for you from Becky Kimes' deck, which you can get on empoweredwithval.com. Go sign up now and get it. $5 off. And get my bedtime story, bedtime meditation, and be one of the first 3 to review, and you get a free session, which is worth almost $200 now. So why would you miss that? That 5-minute meditation you listen to every night could radically alter your life experience. And it's I think it's gone up to $60-something now. I think the early bird price is over. But to join that's to join the whole symposium. But you can get, my product is coming out soon. I think I'm go live on Saturday perhaps. You can see my interview and you can see what it's about. So you can buy it then too. Okay, but you might miss out on being one of the first 3 to give a review if you don't jump the gun. So Brenda, do you feel that? Me coming in there a minute ago? Let's see what we get. Granting energy, what's coming through for Brenda? I feel called, Brenda. Oh well, I wanted to pull cards from Isis for you, but I gotta go. Lupe finally has internet, so maybe you want to book in for a reading. I feel like it's time we did a retouch base with our Queen Priestess energy. I totally feel that. I've been feeling that for a while, for many of you. Let's see. Vision. Just seeing you gallop on your horse, and I've been seeing your pose, and I just feel you taking off. I feel you taking off and stepping into your vision. And Brenda King has the most amazing visions. When she goes on her meditation, she sees the most incredible things, and I actually drew the most beautiful picture in her energy. So I'm sure I have deeper guidance for you, but at the end of this live stream, I don't know that it's popping through right this moment. I do feel really, really tight in my throat. Again, like so constricted. Strengthening everyone's energetic core and central nervous system. And just sending all resistance energy down. Tuning you into your own divine wisdom and guidance. Okay, let me know how that resonates, Brenda. Lynn, I finally get to you, and thank you, Deborah. Yeah, I got to tune up. I've been going and going and going. I'm out of water. I'm out of coffee. I had a ball, though. This was really fun. Lynn, let me tune into you. Last one, everybody. This is going to be another blast of energy, be a blast of loving wave of gorgeous energy. So if you're just tuning in, I'm Val, it's Valtopia. Just close your eyes and allow the magic to flow into you. We're going to tune into Lynn. Oh my goodness, Lynn, I just tuned in and I saw this golden energy, pearlescent golden. And then the word Bali keeps popping into my head. And they say, make waves, make waves, make waves, make waves. What do you think about that? Let's see what card comes forth for you. Up. Is that the one that came? Yes. Yes. Seeing the true you. Seeing the true you, Lynn. Seeing the true you. Let me just see what it says, and then I gotta go. Sometimes we believe what others tell us we are, as though the self we see reflected back to us through their eyes is truth. Everybody listen to this. Yet the accuracy of a reflection depends on the clarity of that which is doing the reflection, right? If the receiver forms any opinion about what is perceived, then what is reflected back to us will at best be distorted. It's not necessarily through ill will, it's just the mechanics of the situation. Even the moon reflects the sun in varying degrees of fullness and clarity. We can learn something of the nature of sun from the moon, but not as much as through direct perception. This oracle has come to you because you've been putting rather too much faith in the reflection others have of you, to the point you might not be honoring all that you are and all that you are becoming because you believe too little in yourself. This was the message of today's show, that you are a divine vessel of cosmic and Gaia energy, and through you and the way and who you are is so important to be you and to push yourself through any block to the flow of your essence and vision and being, coming through in the way that you're being guided deeply. And so make some waves and bring us that Bali, whatever magic you're cooking up. It looks good. It looks really good. Y'all stay tuned. Lynn's got something good cooking. I can feel it. Does that resonate? Thank you, Brenda. All right, everybody. I love you to bits. I can't believe I did an almost 2-hour show. Nailed it. So I have people on my list. Look at this. That didn't get read to. Oh, we did Lynn. So let me say, Jackie, Kimberly with a Y, Shanna, Sandra, and Elizabeth. I didn't, and Lydia, I didn't get your reading because when I called you, I didn't see you here. And some of you just joined and wanted a reading, and now it's too late. So come back next week. Join me in my group, Divine Brilliant Visionary Leaders, and join me on Valtopia.com or Valtopia on Instagram. I got you. We got a lot of magic going, okay? Thank you for joining me. I love you. Namaste. Bring it. Let's do it. Let's go out with some music. What music was I listening to? Oh, yes. Ready? Are you ready to go out and dance with me? Everybody ready to shake a little booty? Mellow style?
Right outside.